welcome to Scrappin with Sheri and page 69 in the sketchbook. Now, funny enough, I filmed several videos at a time, and I looked at this page 69 and I thought, wow, that's so easy. And apparently I skipped right over it because my daughter and I were talking, and she said, Mom, you never did page 69. Well, I thought I had, but here we go. I am using scraps from the Tropic Time collection for this. These 3 pieces right here are from Tropic Time. This is a piece from one of the baby collections, and it's kind of gotten messed up. It looks like it got a little wet, and it's kind of wavy. So I'm going to use it to piece these other pieces on. You know, I use my cover sheets all the time for piecing like this. But since this piece of paper was kind of in bad shape, I felt like it's not something I would want to use down the road. So I'm just going to piece on it. Also, if you buy large collections of paper and there are pieces you don't like, they are perfect to use as backgrounds when you're piecing some of your scraps. Now, in looking at this, well, look at that. I just wadded it up. In looking at this design, there's not much to it. There's one background sheet, and then there's a 4x12, and it is cut with this wavy cutter with our decorative trimmer. And I'm going to cut it with this blade here just to give us a good wave. And I am putting the paper all the way down to the bottom. Now, it centers your wave better if you go up a tad, but because I'm going to try to match some wave, I want to start it right at the bottom of the trimmer. And we have that part done. Now, I will need my straight trimmer to cut this off at 4. And I'm just going to put the wave on the 4-inch line and slice that. Now, why did I choose Tropic Time for this? I really just like the colors with the pictures that I'm going to be showing you in just a second. And I don't know, it just has the feel of that to me. The pictures are of my youngest son and his wife. One of their friends just wanted to take some pictures of them. They're not at the beach. They're just outside with their dog. But the colors just kind of scream Tropic Time to me. I guess because it's summery, it's hot, and the clothing that they had on just kind of picked up these colors, and I really liked it. I'm not going to use that scrap. But the only other thing that I've got to do is go back and create this wave that's going to go right along that edge. And I'm going to slide that in and cut. I don't know if you can tell or not, probably not on the video, but when I'm cutting really thin paper like this on this trimmer, I typically kind of pop the blade down, not on the edge, but somewhere else, and then go back and go up or down, whichever direction I need to go. Because sometimes these sliding blades will actually catch your paper and make a mess with it. And I can see a little ruffle here, which probably means I need to replace the blade. Now, we're only going to add that right there. This design does have another type of border here. They've actually used words down it. I'm thinking that I may use this leftover piece right here, but I need to see how my pictures are going to fit first. So let me tape this one down, and I'm going to do this with my repo tape. I wouldn't necessarily have to, but I feel like it'll make it a little bit quicker. Scoot that to the side, just in case we decide to put that other border on in a minute. Now, I've just eyeballed that. And let me pull out my pictures. Now, these are the pictures of my kids. And a friend of theirs is trying to break into photography. And so she thought it would be fun just to take pictures of them with their puppy. Well, he's not really a puppy much anymore. And here's where I run into a problem. They've called for 3x3 photos. I didn't have that. Didn't even have that to work with. So I'm going to have to overlap these just a touch to get them on and still leave a little bit of a border. Or I could cut right down the side by my son's arm by his head, I guess. Cut him in a little bit closer, just like his wife is cut in really close. And then just slide those two together. Still not quite there, but I think we can make that work. Not leaving very much room on this page. So I'm going to go right next to that border. Now, if you don't make your pictures close up, like professional photographers tend to make theirs very close. But if you don't make yours close up, you're going to have room to actually cut these photos down to make the sketch work. I don't see us getting that border on that outside edge because we are already maxing out our space anyway. So we won't need that. And then I developed this one as a 5x7 just because I thought that one was really pretty. And I'm just going to center it up here. Now, as far as embellishments for this, I really don't have anything at all in mind. I looked at the Tropic Time collection because, you know, I like for my embellishments to match. And I wasn't finding anything there. Don't really want to sit that there, I don't think. I just wanted a hint of color. It kind of brings out the color in her dress. But let me see again what's in that Tropic Time collection, if there's anything in there. These Moments is good. Good Life is good. So let me put those out. These others are, well, Happy Place is good. So I could put 3 little titles. And I think that would work. Maybe do those over here with these little foam squares. Really wish I had some big flowers, and you know what? That may be something I need to look for. I'll go ahead and stick my foam squares on these, and then I'll look and see if I've got any larger flowers that coordinate with this. There were some really pretty flower embellishments with this collection. I believe I have wiped them all out. You know me and using up whole collections. Oh, y'all, I dug around for a minute and look what I found. This is actually from this collection. So these are some of the flowers, the leaves. I think I'll put that flower there. Kind of add my leaves going out. You can see I'm clustering things, kind of making things not fly off in the distance. And look at this loving right now. That's kind of perfect with what they're doing. And I'm finally getting to pull some of my larger foam squares because I'm about out of the littles. I'm going to put just a giant one on these. Don't have to put tons of them. I just need something to make it stand up. And these are embellishments rather than stickers, so they don't need lots of them on them. Let's start back building that cluster. I picked that flower because I want it to overlap both of those photos. Perfect match to their puppy. There's a foam square hanging up right there. And I can still make that work. I'll stick this one in. I'm just going to kind of scoot it underneath the edge there so the flowers kind of go over it and even it out towards this side. I want my spacing here to be uniform. And then I still have these little banner things that I was going to use over there. I don't want them over there anymore, but I could slide them right here on the photo. I've got 2 white ones and a gold one. So I'm just adding these right over here. Now I will go ahead and tell you, this will probably be a 2-page spread, but I don't have the rest of the photos yet. So when I get those back, I'll be adding another page to this. The problem is all I have are scraps. So who knows what it'll end up looking like. You won't get to see it on the video. But there is page 69 done in a flash. Isn't that a pretty layout? So quick and so easy using our decorative trimmer and some embellishments. So, until I see you next time, happy scrapping.